All right, we're just waiting for people to tune in here. We're going to get right back here the second half of the FSN Science Fair. There's one of my students here. Raylene, look at the camera. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm going to show her. Very proud of our students here, especially this young lady. She's returning back here. She's being shy, but she's with there's another one, Karis Wadney, my niece. And there's Miss Tina Bull, one of our teachers there. So there's the CWS table that you guys are looking at right now. Got some youth that are really excited actually to come sit up here and chit chat and talk about their projects. I hope you guys are enjoying the lives so far. This is the second half of it. We are going to get Barry Shingus on here, who's the coordinator and the MC as well. We're going to go into the planetarium and check that out, you guys. So excited for that. And we just had lunch here and we're about to get going. So I was told I was saying a lot here on my live. I will try my best here again. Usually I'm in the vibe of just going live and I can just speak and give her and go and feel just deadly. But feeling a little off for some reason. I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's oh, there we go again saying who knows what it is. But I'm just waiting for some gentlemen here. Did you want to get interviewed? Right? Yeah, get in there, young man. Get in here. Yeah, sit down, have a seat. Let's get you in. Let's get you in here. So we're gonna get this young man. Yeah, put one of those on there. He's gonna take off his headphones. Yeah. Which color are you wearing? Green. Go ahead, say something.
Hello.
Hey, man. I'm gonna push this over here. There you go. All right, man. What's your name? Introduce. What's up?
My name's Kobe LeMake and I'm 14.
You gotta push it a little closer.
My name's Kobe LeMake and I'm 14.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too.
Like this. Or you gotta go like this.
Like,
hey, you ready? So, Cody, where are you from?
Kobe.
Kobe? Where are you from?
Clearwater River Denny Nation.
Oh, okay. Atlante. You know Willis Jonve?
Huh?
Willis?
Yeah.
No. He does that. He's from your reserve. He does Dene podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's my buddy. That's how I kind of learned the little Dene. So I know Atlante and I know Nezu. So, you enjoying it down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, your first time down at the science fair? Did you come last year?
No, I didn't. Last year, I did make it at FSIN, but I did it online.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. So tell us about your science project.
My science project is a big traditional fish trap. And
I seen that. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, just like it's behind those boards over there.
Yeah.
And like the way it works, there's one big part and there's one small one. And you put the small one into the big part of the fish trap.
Yeah.
And when the fish go in, it's so small in there that they can't turn around, so they end up getting stuck in there.
So what do you put in there? What do you put in the trap? Is that what they did back in the day, and they still do that today?
I don't know any people that still do it today, but they did it back then.
Yeah. So what do you think they put in there to attract the fish?
Back
in the day,
like.
Or did the fish just swim into it?
The fish just swim into it.
Oh, really?
You just put it in the water, and next they'll just swim right into it.
And then you trap them like that,
yeah.
Man. And our people were so smart back in the day. You know, I know you Dene people, living up north as well. You guys had to, use the mine lots, and that's one of the things that you guys did back too, and especially all the other northern people. So coming down here, do you come to Saskatoon lots?
Like probably like once every 1 to 2 months.
Really? So this is like a cool trip for you? Get to come with you with your friends or just classmates?
Friends.
Yeah. So what did you guys do last night? Did you guys spend a lot of time gaming out and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I brought my Xbox.
Did you go anywhere in the city?
Not yet.
No. What is your best, or sorry, what is the most interesting booth here so far that you like?
The booth.
Yeah. Or science fair project, I guess.
Uh, I haven't really checked out any of them yet.
No.
Nope.
Because you guys got to sit down and wait for the judges, eh?
Yeah.
How many times have you been judged so far?
We. I don't think the my group's judging has started yet.
No, not yet. So it'll be this afternoon, eh?
Yeah.
Did you know there's a lot of stuff happening behind here in the STEM stuff over
Yeah.
there? Did you check out the?
I didn't check out the planetary yet.
No, have
No.
you ever been in a planetarium?
Nope.
It's probably one of the coolest things you'll do. It feels like you're in space, like just floating around. Yeah. So did you make any new friends?
Not yet.
No. Are you going to? I mean, you're like the third person I'd say. Have you made any friends? It's like everyone's shy to talk to each other, but you guys will all add each other on TikTok. You'll follow them on TikTok, but you won't go talk to them in person, eh?
I don't think I know a single person here through
Really?
on anything. Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, now is your perfect time to go introduce. There's a young man here. Him and his friend here were wanting to meet people, but they're just like everyone else. They're being shy, right? So, what else do you do besides do science fair?
Uh, just hang out with friends, play games.
Hang out up north?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. You looking forward to anything here later on today?
Uh, the judging.
The judging?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly, when we remember when there was a guy going around with the phone,
Oh yeah.
and that's when I seen your project, and I said, "Man, that is so cool." So I'm gonna say right now, I think you might have a good. And just so you guys know, I have nothing to do with the judging or anything, but I think your thing might be one of the top runners or the ones to beat. I think that's
Yeah,
pretty
and
interesting.
the project me and my friend are doing, it's been pretty successful in the past.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one student from our school went to nationals with it.
Oh, really? This
Mm.
one's been done before?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's it's so interesting though. It's like you never even think about that. You ever watch those little quick little videos online where you see like today's people they building those little traps? Yeah, I think it's like a lot of those Asian people like the Philippines and stuff, and they trap eels and stuff in little traps like that. You ever see that?
Oh
That's what it
yeah.
reminded me of right away. That was cool. So what else do you want to say before we switch on to another vendor here?
Really nothing else.
Nothing.
Nope.
I just grabbed him. He was walking by and said, "Hey, come sit down here." Well, it's good to know you're here. We'll do the bro thing again. There you go, man. Stop by anytime again you want, and we'll chit chat more.
Okay.
All right, Nezu, as they say, good, up there in the Dene country. So where we had a young man there from Clearwater Dene First Nation. We're going to be bringing on more people as we go here, as we are live here at the FSIN Science Fair here live at the Prairie Land Park.
I need to offer Bannock lard, so there's an incentive.
All right, we have two more students here. Actually, these students are from my school. Go ahead, talk, can you girls? Talk. Introduce. What's your name?
My name's Karis.
You look at that camera.
Wait, do I say? I know how to say it in Cree.
Say that even better.
Dance nia o ma Karis Wetney nia Nigoachi Miksuachi.
Who? Go ahead.
My name is Raylin.
Raylin, you guys ever see those memes like this where you see that'd be like Raylin always shy,
Yeah.
the native shy person. Did you want to come on live after? Okay, we'll get you. Okay, we'll get you right after. It's awesome to see the students here lining up. Okay, so you girls introduce yourself. Obviously, you guys are from Red Pheasant, our reserve. You go to Clifford Watney School. We're going to talk about your projects or your project. Tell us about it.
My project is called Physicu Backing Tuid, which is animal hides and Cree.
No faces. Don't look that you guys are looking at it. And what else? Tell me more. You can't just tell me the name of it. You got to explain it and everything, what it means.
I said it means animal hides and Cree.
Okay, what did you guys learn?
Well, I did my own and she did her own.
Oh, you guys did two? It's
Mhm.
like a 2-in-1 deal?
Mhm.
Tell me about yours and what are Raylene's.
I did research on animal hides and what indigenous people used to use it for back in the day before they had any type of clothing and material.
Mm-hmm. And then?
And then I was doing like the different uses in case like everything just gets cut off and like how do you would survive with it.
How would you guys basically survive without TikTok and Snapchat, you would say, right?
I don't use Snapchat.
So the guy just before you, the young man before you, he was from Clearwater Dene Nation, and he was the one that did that fish thing where the fish swim into the trap there. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool. Now see that, and that's what I'm telling everyone. It's so cool to learn new things here. But I never even thought about it. If the world goes crazy, you guys are actually learning how to survive. So that we did back in the day.
Well, she didn't say hers.
Well, we're getting to her. Okay, tell us about yours.
Mine?
Yeah, no, the person beside you.
How do I say it again?
It's Nehio.
Nehio Baskikio.
There you go.
It means First Nations medicine in Cree.
Nice. Tell us about it.
I chose to do 10 medicines: bear grease, sage, sweetgrass, cedar, rat root, the bark of a poplar tree, Yalka Pishuta, that's Sioux, and it means elk medicine. The other one.
That was like 9, was it?
That was like 7.
7? So have you? I know you girls came here last year. You guys won, eh?
Mhm.
So now this is like your second year coming here. What do you guys like the most about leaving the res and coming to Saskatoon and meeting new people? What's the best thing you like about the science fairs?
I like learning about different things.
Mm-hmm.
I like putting together the projects.
Yeah. Did you guys make new friends?
Me, I did.
Who?
I don't know, some random boy from the hotel.
See, that's what it's all about. It's just about meeting new people, creating new memories, right? Right?
Uh-huh.
These girls are never this shy at the school here. I don't know why they're trying to act shy.
I'm not
right
shy.
now. Yeah, you are. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Let us know about.
Karis Whitney is thebomb.com.
Besides Karis Whitney being deadly. Eileen, what about you? Nothing?
Nothing.
She's usually shy. She actually is shy, that one. Well, I want to thank you guys for stopping in here, and I'm going to ask you guys to come back again, obviously, and chit-chat with Mr. A as we are live here at the FSIN Science Fair here live at the Prairieland Park. Anything else before we switch camera? That's it? Besides, Karis is deadly? No?
No.
Okay. All right, there we go, you guys. We are got some more people coming up here, and thank you, ladies. We'll see you soon. Got some other people lined up here that want to come and say hello. Zoom in on one of those. It actually looks like my cousin. Maybe that is my cousin. All right, so we got one or two. We got 2 people or 1? 2. Put those on there, young ladies. All right. It's awesome. It's awesome you guys are here. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What What about you? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So let's find out who you ladies are. Introduce yourself. Put this a little closer there.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. There. How's that? Okay. Introduce.
Um, my name is Eve Kitsamonia. Um,
Sammy White.
Sammy Whitehawk and Eve Kitchemonia.
mhm.
Nice. Okay. Tell me where you guys are from and what your project is.
um, I'm from Okinis and Kisakus.
I'm from Cody's.
Oh, Mr. Barry Shingus is from Cody. Do you know that? Maybe he's your uncle, your cousin. Okay. What was your project?
It was on how music affects mental health.
How music affects mental health.
Yeah,
Wow. How old are you ladies?
I'm 12.
I'm 11.
That is so amazing that you guys actually are thinking about that. So tell me about that. What did you guys learn how music affects mental health in a
Well,
good and bad way?
well, it makes you happy. Like most of the time, like if you listen to a happy song, you feel happy, and
So like, yeah, I was just gonna say thank you. So what happy song is which happy song is for you that would make you feel happy?
uh, probably like any Selena song, any Selena song.
Yeah, Selena Gomez,
No, Selena Contella.
Selena Quintella, and you. What about you? What's your favorite song?
Powell.
Powwow. Who's your favorite drum group?
Um, all of them.
All of them. Then you just need to hear the drum, eh? Do you dance? Nice. So you dance for the people, eh? For the healing. See, that's another thing. Did you guys talk about that? How powwow is healing and it's good for the mind.
Yeah, we talked about that. We had this whole section of our board where we just talked about First Nations and music.
And then
I like got the information from Eldor. So um, one of the things about the board, we had this medicine wheel and we connected it to music.
wow,
So spiritually, physically, mental, and emotionally.
wow. You know, it just amazes me how smart you young people are getting. You have so much information on your at your fingertips right here on the computer. But as well, that's good. You went to the elders and asked some questions, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So, what else could you tell me about your project?
Um, we like went and we looked at some like articles and mm, we found some other things like music therapy, stuff like that. And then we just had oh, we also did about how the ear listens to the music, how it sends the vibrations into your ear, and we learned that when you listen to certain types of music with different types of vibrations, like a low vibration is sad. I mean, like sadder, and then like let's say a higher frequency kind of makes them more happy.
Really?
Mhm.
That is actually pretty cool. You know how I actually know that because I actually listened to some. I think it's about 570 gigahertz or something. It's called. When I go on YouTube and I want to chill out. And you were so right. There's like a frequency used. I didn't know the low frequency was making you sad. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So I just learned something, and this is why I think these science fairs are so important for everyone to come check out because you have these young Indigenous students here that dived into all the work and they've studied and they've talked to elders and their teachers and their parents and other people and did research online. They're actually teaching us something because you come along and this I'm learning every little interview I'm doing here, and I love that low frequency. Now I know to stay away from it, but I don't want to be sad, right?
Mhm.
So listen to the high frequency. And what about you, young lady in the powwow? What do you dance powwow?
Fancy.
Fancy, awesome. And how long you been dancing?
Since I was 4.
Since you were 4, so like last year.
No.
So when you're dancing out there, and is it making you feel really, really good? Yeah? And you love listening to the drum and dancing to the drum? That is awesome. So is there anything else you guys want to say? No? Have you guys met new people to hang out with and met new friends?
Yeah.
Finally, because everyone I've talked to so far, they're like either too shy to go talk to everyone, or they just didn't want to go talk because they didn't know how. So that's awesome. You guys met new people because these will be friendships you could keep for life. Did you guys know that? Forever and ever. You'd be like, hey man, how did you guys meet? Well, we were at this science fair in Saskatoon, and now we're like really old, but we'll always be bros, right? What's your favorite project out here?
Um, all.
All of them. I like your answer. But do you guys have a specific one that you thought you're like, wow, that's so
Hours. Just kidding.
that's awesome. Well, young ladies, I want to thank you for coming on here. And remember, you guys can come in and talk with me any single time you want. If you don't see me sitting with anyone and you want to come back on here and we can just talk about what's going on, feel free to do that. All right? High
Yeah.
fives. High fives. High fives. All right. Thank you. All right. There you guys go. We had some young ladies there and they did the music therapy. Oh, it looks like we got somebody else coming on here. Got a young man coming on here. All right, man. Pick up which one you got. The green. Okay. Go ahead. Oh, wait.
Oh,
How's that?
yeah, it's better.
Okay, I'm gonna just move
Hi.
this camera. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? Introduce yourself.
My name is Braden Ajakudi, and I'm from Topeka City's Pasaki State School.
Cool. What grade are you in?
I'm in grade 7.
So you're 12.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about your project.
My project was about crossbows. It was about
I said cool.
oh, cool. Yeah. I seen a video on YouTube. It was about how to make a little pencil crossbow. It's pretty cool. It's yeah, I made it. So I was gonna do my project on it, and then I made one out of willow. I went out with my dad and got some tobacco, then laid it by the willow tree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's interesting, man. That's very interesting. It's
Yeah.
nice to know that culture is still being practiced and doing these kind of things, even for science fairs,
Yeah.
which is in today's Western world. But, we're still practicing the culture, and you're laying down tobacco to give that
Yeah.
gift back because you're being gifted. So what have you learned so far with your science project there about the crossbow?
I've learned I don't know. I think I've learned how to make a crossbow.
Out of
Yeah,
what? Out of willow?
Yeah, out of willow.
Really? That is
Yeah.
cool. So tell me the first 5 steps.
First 5 steps, you get like 4 willow branches, like
Mhm.
4 little like long sticks, and then you like tie 2 together with like sinew or something.
Yeah.
Sinew, and then another 2. Yeah. So you have 2 double sticks, I would say,
Yeah.
and then kind of you would make like you'd use sinew to like make a cross,
Yeah.
and then you'd on each end you would put like I was gonna use sinew for my crossbow, but I had to use rubber bands.
Oh, okay. But still cool that you're making a crossbow out of willows, never mind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what have you learned around here? What's the coolest project besides the crossbow one that you like around here?
I would say the orbits of planets.
Yeah, that's one of my students. I
Oh.
think that's so cool as well.
Yeah.
That's how those robots follow the chalk.
Yeah, it's cool.
Have you met anyone? Any new friends?
No, not really.
No? Are you trying to meet new friends? I'm telling everyone, you guys got this is where you meet new cool people.
Oh,
You go up to me and say, add me on TikTok or follow me on TikTok, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Anything you wanna else say?
Okay. Oh yeah, I named my crossbow. It's called the RK 2300.
The arcade.
No, RK.
RK 2300. The
It stands for
crossbow.
the Rabbit Killer.
The Wapoos
Yeah,
killer.
the Wapoos.
Yeah.
WK or RK.
That's pretty cool, man. Well, hey, man, I'm glad you came and talked to me. It's me here. I just seen you come in here and
Yeah.
own it and sit down, man. That's the way to do it. But it's good to give a shout out to anyone online. If you guys want to
Okay.
learn how to make a crossbow out of willows, my man here is your guy to come talk to. So if you guys are in Prairie Land, and it is free to come down here in Saskatoon and check out. So, any last words here before we move on?
Go follow me on TikTok, AntiSlayer29.
Oh, what?
Just
All
kidding,
right,
just
man.
kidding.
All right, man. Thank you, bud.
Hey.
Oh, you got a fist pound, brother. All right, take care. Awesome. There you guys go. I don't know if that was his real TikTok, but Mary Moore and waiting to see my grandson Dayton Charles Graham. Hope I didn't miss him. I'm not sure if I interviewed him, but I could find him, or you can message him and tell him to come and chat with me, as we are looking to keep busy here with interviews and try to get as many students as we can here to come and come live.
Your project out there. You want to talk about it? You want a chance to go sit down in front of a podcaster? You can come and get interviewed. Put on all the headphones, the microphones. Talk about your project. We still have a bunch of cakes left here, about 5 or 6 of them left. I'll be raffling those off at the end of the day. Oh. Did you find her yet? Yeah. Okay.
All right, I got 2 coworkers going to be joining me here. They're trying to be Psy, trying to put lipstick on.
Or Vaseline. It's Vaseline.
All right, so go ahead and introduce your guys yourselves, eh?
Well, that's a good afternoon to all the people that are watching. My name is Tina Bull, and I'm from Clifford Watney School. I'm a grade 7-8 teacher, and got some of our students to take part in big science fair. Big accomplishment for them to make it up this far, make it up this way, after having winning our own school science fair, and then moving up to TSEC science fair, and then now they're here, they're FSIN science fair.
Mm-hmm.
So they worked really hard. They've been successful with their own display boards and their own presentations, and gaining knowledge throughout as they go each step. So I'm really happy for them. I'm very, very proud for them.
Right on. Hi. Hey, go here.
I am Leanne Bones, the grade 1 teacher at Clifford Watney School. It is my first time attending the science fair here in Saskatoon, and the setup is amazing. The food is awesome, but the best part is the effort that is displayed from the students' work. Watching my little guy, and not just him but the other students, the anxiety is high. They're worried, some are anxious, some are completely nervous, and they're amazing. They're good. Their presentation skills are up there. Some get very shy, like I said, but as educators and parents, it's reminding these little ones that this is the part where they demonstrate who they are. They demonstrate what they learn. They express, they use expression, they use everything, all those skills that they are taught in the classroom. They put them together, and this is their chance to put it all forward.
Yeah, no, it's before I worked at the school, I've heard of science fairs, and I've never attended them. And now, working at the school to be able to actually experience them and just seeing how happy the kids are, and interviewing them where they're from, and just a lot of them are actually just happy to be leaving the reds and experiencing the city. This one kid came, he's like, man, and I was not used to seeing these big tall buildings and being in big buildings, but he was really happy to just be part of this, eh? So I mean, it's such a cool experience. I think all around for teachers, chaperones, organizers, the students. It's just a fun event for these things to happen. What are you guys taking away from this, from your students alone? And I know Leanne here has her boy participating as well. What are you guys taking away from all of it? Go ahead, Tina.
Well, for my part, I when I come and I bring the students here, we have a good discussion, we have a good review, we have a good reflection about it, and they not only, doing their participation, doing and sharing, and posting what they have. It just, like Leanne said, it's a wonderful experience. It's just fabulous for them to be able to come up to this level. So when the students and I, when we reflect on it, like we just reflected just a few minutes ago after having a little bit of lunch, and they felt confident. And that is the one key thing that I always tell them, when you feel confident, you know what you're doing. You
Mhm.
know you've gained that knowledge, you've gained that experience within you to be able to present it, to be able to talk about it, and all those kind of things. So, like I said, experience, exploration, like you said, with the other students that are coming from other reserves, just coming to the city, being able be given that opportunity to come and participate in something like this. It's just wonderful. So with that, I want to give a big shout out to one of our colleagues who's spearheading this way, is Mr. Barry Shingus. He's a fabulous individual. As I see him walking by here, come, Esther.
Put them on the camera real quick
Yeah,
here.
I'm just on a camera to say hi. He's one of our colleagues from Clifford. Yeah, Clifford Watney School, and like I was saying, he's doing such a fabulous job. I'm proud of you, very, very proud.
I'm
Yes.
gonna get him on the podcast here soon here, but I know he's a busy guy, so
Yeah.
we'll get him on. We'll hear his point of view here, as he's been doing these for many years.
And then with yourself, Nathan, like, tremendous job for
Thank
always
you.
being on task, for being on top with everything. I can imagine myself sitting here all day and, having all the wonderful words that you share, that you ask, and everything like that. It just,
I
high five.
appreciate that. That makes me feel good. But it's these kind of events is why I do this. It's like why you guys teach. You love seeing the kids grow. For me on IOPS, what I love to do is show Indigenous success. So every event I do, it's Indigenous something, whether it be POW, hockey, some conference or something. It's always showing the success of our people and how we are succeeding every single hour, every single minute, every single day. And our youth here as well, going through doing their science fair and just hearing them talk about what they've learned. And it just blows your mind. Like, you're like, wow, like I just learned just before we had some young ladies there talking about the frequency that
Hmm.
you listen to on YouTube, and the music can either make you sad or happy, and low frequency, FYI,
Hmm.
is not good because it makes you sad.
Yeah,
So you want
right.
to listen to like a mid to higher tone to keep you happy.
Right.
I did not know that. So I
Yeah.
mean, this is the kind of stuff we want to share. A lot of Indigenous success, a lot, as well as Indigenous youth success, right?
Mhm.
So it's awesome to share these stories, and this is why I do what I do.
Yes. And not only that, promoting your
Oh, apps, my clothing.
clothing.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing my clothing right now. So you
Mhm.
can see the crease Labix Guskahewin. I hope I'm saying that
Mhm.
right all the time, which means success or you can do.
Mhm.
Did you bring your sweater?
Yeah.
No,
I got all the staff wearing it at school.
We,
So
we should have
we should have
wear it
worn.
tomorrow.
yeah, wear the IOPS clothing. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, in closing, is there anything else, Leon, you want to say? And we'll...
To the teachers, educators that are watching, parents that are watching, as a parent and a teacher observing, standing by my son, I see the preparation that he had to do, not just him, but the other students in our school, and the ambition. It is amazing. These children are so bright, and the other projects that are here, there's little kids, they're looking at each other. Oh, this is what you did, this is what I am doing. Like, they share ideas, they share their models, they they get to meet new people. And that's the best part, is that these little guys, these little girls, they create friendship, lifelong friendship, whether they just say hi here and there, or get to see each other on Snap or anything like that. Are they make friendships. The one that I like was this little guy standing in front of us. He was just waiting to come on here live.
Yeah, and he was good, full of
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
And that's the thing, like the energy that these kids share with us, it's great. But yeah, preparation, anxiety, all of that, parents, teachers, those are things that these little ones feel. And even if they do not show it, it's there.
It builds a lot of strengths with them, with for getting older. Like the courage and to use the abilities that to do these kind of things. So
Confidence is a lot.
confidence. That's what
Yeah.
I was looking for. Confidence. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for coming on here. Even though you guys are just sitting right here, I'll probably pan the camera on you once in a while. But thank you for joining in on the live. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, there we go. We have the teachers that are heading out there. They're going to go check on our students. And we have some more youth running up here that do want to be interviewed. So you guys, if you guys do know if one of your kids are here or relatives and you would like to see them interviewed, inbox them somehow and tell them to come over here and get interviewed, and I'd gladly interview them for you guys as well. I will be putting a little together a little short clips after this of everybody. So, but we're live. Oh, we do have some. You want to come in? All right. We have another student here. Just put one of those on there. There you go. Okay. And you can just look up in that camera. Which one are you wearing? The green one? Say hello. Oh, wait. Say hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Introduce yourself. Who
Uh,
are you?
I'm Chantel Runs.
Where are you from?
Carry the kettle.
Is that where you're going to school?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
Grade 8.
Cool. And you're participating here?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about your project.
I'm doing astrology, and
Uh-huh.
it's like storyboards, and I'm pretty much associating with the zodiac signs and the stories behind them, and it's just fascinating.
Kate, tell us one story.
One story is like the there's like a lot of them.
Do you want to talk about? Don't look entire right now. Don't look at the camera, because then you start overthinking, right?
Yeah.
Just look out there, and just talk. Let's hear about one of your stories, the zodiac ones that you've learned so far.
What I learned so far. I need to pick which one, because like there's like 12 or a lot of them.
Okay,
Because
just anyone, your favorite one. When did you start learning about the project first? Let's start there. How did you choose what your project was? How did you choose astrology for your science fair?
because I always liked the stars and space.
Yep.
And I like stories, and so I decided, hey, let's do the one thing about space and it's associated with stories. So zodiac signs, and it took kind of a long time. Like,
So could you go outside at night on a clear night on the res and look in the sky and see the zodiac signs?
yeah, like if it's the right time of month,
Yeah.
you can see it.
Wow, that's so cool. So It's so funny you said that, like, because at night at time when I'm sitting on the res and just, when it's quiet. I don't know if you live on the reserve. Do you live on the reserve?
Yeah.
So I live on the res too, and when you're out there at night, just kind of staring into the stars on a clear night, and you always see how beautiful it is. And at the same time, I always wonder what's going on out there, right? Like all
Yeah.
that. And I don't know nothing about zodiac signs, so now you got me curious to start learning a little about it.
Yeah, they're like amazing. Like there's like thousands of stories,
Mm-hmm.
and in different cultures,
Yep.
there's probably like they even typically like the animal. There are
Mhm.
probably different kinds of animals. Like let's take Aries in Greek mythology. It's a ram because the Greeks actually looked up and thought of it as a ram's head. So that's why it's the ram.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, is that ever interesting? See, I never knew that.
Really?
That's no, I never knew that. So interesting, and then I'm learning so much from you guys because I know you guys have studied and you're learning all this new information, and I'm just learning as I go. As I go, every time you guys sitting down here, you guys are teaching me new things. So I'm so thankful for that. So, what is one of the cool things here you've experienced here at the science? Is this your first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the coolest thing so far about the science fair?
Meeting new people and finding all the different universities that
Yeah.
I could go to. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's especially astrology, and what you're learning there, because now you've heard of SpaceX. Now that he wants to be in Mars in 5 years, can you believe that?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever do that. Like I'd be like, no, okay, I'm cool on Earth, but I mean, and that's we're gonna need more people like you that are wanting to study the stars and everything because we are actually gonna start going out into other planets and start exploring. Maybe by the time you're older, maybe in your 20s, that you might be that next person. Maybe one of the indigenous people that travel the universe.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Would you do something like that?
Definitely.
That would be really cool, eh?
Yeah, it would be cool, like especially to see the stars like in the universe.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting. It's amazing.
It's just amazing that you're showing so much passion about it, and that's what I tell everyone to come down here to Prairie Land Park to witness. The stories such as this young lady who's talking about astrology and the zodiac signs and all the other projects here going on. So it's so good to hear that you're meeting people and making new friends. And what did you guys do last night?
Um, I just like just hit and I pretty much just
Hung out.
yeah hung out pretty
Oh,
much.
okay, cool. Well, I thank you for coming up here and chit chatting with me. If you don't see me chatting with anyone and you want to come back on here and you want to say something that you forgot, maybe, or your story, if you come back here, if you remember the story you want to
Yeah.
tell, feel free to come back on here and let's chit chat.
Yeah.
Get a high five. All right. Well, thank you. We'll see you
Bye.
soon, hopefully. All right, you guys, there we go. You're hearing these stories from these young students here from many First Nations here within Saskatchewan under the FSIN umbrella. And that was one young lady from Carry the Kettle. I'm going to see if I can get Barry Shingus on here soon, as he's the lead guy here for the FSIN Science Fair. He's the MC. I know he's a busy guy, but maybe we might be able to get a few words for him. As you guys can see, there's other people checking out the science fair here right now. You can check out all of these booths right now. It is free of charge. It is free of charge. There's no value to come in here, but just the value to learn, basically. And you can see people. I think they're getting judged right now. I'm just kind of skimming the room, seeing what's going on here. Like I said, the Orbit of the Planets was one of my students, and that's Leanne's boy. So that's very interesting. But yeah, you guys stay tuned. We're gonna come back on here as soon as some more students come here and come try chit chat with me. All right. I managed to. Oh, I did have him. Mr. Barry Shingus. He's going to come back on here. Okay. All right. Whatever.
Matter.
Whatever.
So what are we discussing first and foremost? Lead the way.
Yeah. Let me do my thing.
Testing.
There we go. All right, we're back here live. I got to put this camera up a little bit to hide the belly, the dad bod that I've been working on for
It's a
45
new
years.
generation, man. It's a new generation. That dad bod is what,
It's what's in.
natural. Be natural.
So we're back here live here at the FSIN Science Fair here. To my right, I have Barry Shingus, and I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hello. Well, my name is Barry Shingus. Been doing this science fair stuff for a while now. I can't even remember since
You say Kayas.
when I started. Back in 2016 is when I first got my gig with FSIN. That kind of got my foot in the door with the science world. All my life, I've had a passion for science and figuring stuff out. So right there, my fire was lit. So I got an opportunity. A door was open for me again through education. The door that opened for me is now, showcased in these science fairs. I go around Saskatchewan helping students, First Nations, work in their sciences, coordinate science fairs, all that kind of stuff. But besides that, I'm a teacher by trade, and that's my passion. It all starts in with those students for me, getting those students interested in science at a young age, especially in the elementary years. That's important for me. I really feel that our people or our young people are being failed um, in the high school, because these kids they're not being and it's not the fault of the teachers or anybody. It's just our ways weren't taught in that way, and we got to figure out that way to be taught in the classroom. So giving these kids the tools at a young age in the elementary level will give them that confidence and that self-esteem to pursue the bigger sciences when it comes to the high school level. And when they get to that high school level, when they get comfortable with those sciences, the calculuses, the biologies, the chemistries, then they feel more comfortable with becoming the doctors, the lawyers. They go to university, they already have these prerequisites in the high school level with the sciences, so they're not intimidated to go to those first year physics classes, first year biology classes, first year agricultural classes, whatever the science may be. They already got these tools with them to feel confident enough to go into these Western schools and put what they learned in the elementaries and at home mostly. A lot of their sciences are already built within inside of them. And a lot of it comes from the ceremonies that they practice. They see the fires being lit. They see the medicines being smudged. They see the structures that are being built, the teepees, our lodges. Little do they know in the Western way that science is already incorporated into those. Our people didn't need rulers, measurements. We've already had our own system, our own units of measuring, and each tribe had their own units of measuring, whether that be their body that they used, whether that be a stick that they pre-cut. You know, it's all built in around us. Our world is already connected to the sciences, and it all boils down to how we translate that into the Western way from our way. We've already got the science inside of us. Now it's time to make that connection with the Western world and bring it out. Our people have always been scientists. They've always been chemists. They've always been biologists. They've always been agriculturalists. There's always been engineers. There's always, no matter what science, our people have, it's embedded in our people naturally. The Western way was just lucky enough to get it put in textbooks. So now that's where we have to come in and start battling those doctrines that are put inside the textbooks that ultimately say we were discovered people. And for me, we weren't discovered, we were already here. We've had our own social structures, our health structures, our laws that we follow on this side of the earth. You know, it's time for us to get back to those roots. And having events like this is exactly what that does. That showcases it. That brings the kids together to share their knowledge with one another. A few projects are very similar here. A couple of these students were talking amongst each other, getting ideas for what they can improve on for next year. And right there, to me, that's success of a science fair because they're sharing knowledge, they're talking about knowledge, and they're open to other knowledge. Our people were never people to shut knowledge out or put boundaries or regulations or restrictions on it. We come together as a group and share that knowledge so ultimately we can live connected with as one. So that's kind of my philosophy and how I go about with things like this. So yeah.
I don't even know what to say after that, man. You just kind of like you need to take that mic and mic drop that, man. That was
That's passion
that
talking.
that's the love of something right there. Speaking from the heart. It's you just put it all on there and you put everything into beautiful context of how we've been doing this already in memoriam, time memoriam, as they say. And I never even thought about that, but now when you were talking, I was running some of these projects through my head, like the one there where they trap fish, with that little thing. You're so right. That's an engineer,
Mm-hmm.
that's biology, that's all of it, all
Yeah.
put into one. And you're right. We've done this time memoriam, and just you're right. We do have to start battling those books now that say that we were discovered, or however it's worded.
Yep.
Decolonize the system, as they say.
Exactly.
So I'm not even going to go any more into that, man. You knocked that one out of the park, man. And it's and you are going to be able to see that speech again, you guys. Like I said, I'm going to be putting these in the clips. So uh, highlight so far right now, Barry, of the science fair, and
The highlight
on you.
the highlights for me right now is seeing a student, two projects that I've started out with when they are in grade 6. Now they're in grade 12.
Oh,
So
really?
being able to see them grow with their project, and
Yeah.
and their projects the same from grade 6 all the way up.
Nice.
Everything changed, and I'm not saying the idea or the methods changed.
Yeah.
The knowledge change that they incorporated in there. That just goes to show that science brought knowledge out, and a lot of this is goes back to them going back to their home families, their Muslims, cookums, aunties, uncles, knowledge keepers, and gaining this knowledge back and keeping it alive, right? So science is starting to do that for us. Science and math, they're starting to bring out the inquiry with our young minds to go and seek out that knowledge with the old elders who are sitting at home patiently waiting for these young kids to come and attain this knowledge.
Hmm.
So for me, that's the highlight right there, is being able to see these kids progress their projects, let alone see them grow, see them change their ways with the way they think, the depth of thinking and understanding that they have, and also to the critical thinking that they put into their project.
Wow, yeah, no, it's just amazing, and especially with these kids coming down. There was one that they said they went to be seen elders. They spoke to elders and got that knowledge to put on for their project. So
Mhm.
just all around, I've been telling everyone that's watching, come on down, experience it as well. It's a beautiful thing to see and learn. When these young people are teaching you something, right? It's just like every kid that's coming up here, and I'm just like, wow, I never knew that.
Yep.
Like, example, the frequency, the lower the frequency of music, the sadder you're going to be, the higher, the happier. Did you know that?
Exactly. No,
And now
no.
you do. So that's what I
See,
mean. The cool things here that you're learning, yeah. So,
again, knowledge is attained everywhere, right? So
yes.
for me, another big thing is, having my boys here. My two sons are here right now. They're helping Wilfred Buckway, the planetarium. So them gaining this knowledge, and they have a passion for sciences too and stuff. So just being able to share that with my sons, is another big thing for me, because they really love their culture, they love everything about it, and bringing them to events like this exposes them to that other world, also gets their foot in the door. Now they're wanting to be a part of this. So
Yeah.
inspiration is big, right? So these things do a lot. They inspire these kids to and motivate them to pursue things that they never thought they would pursue before, right?
Yeah, no
So
kidding, man. Yeah, it's just a beautiful thing, man, to be part of this. And I know you're so like how I'm passionate with live streaming and sharing Indigenous success and the knowledge through the live stream. You are passionate, and you hear it through his speech there, which I'm already thinking how I'm going to play that one back, man. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful explanation, and
spoken from the heart,
spoken from the heart. But I
Yeah.
mean, it shows, and you're going to be hearing a lot more from Barry, as Barry is going to be. Both of us are going to be moving on from our prospective jobs here, and Barry's going to be pursuing this world even more. So you're going to hear a lot more of him, and you're going to see a lot of. More sciencey stuff, indigenous and sciencey stuff, and hopefully I'm along for the ride as well,
Yep.
showcasing it. But Mr. Shingus, I want to thank you for stopping in real quick. Obviously, I got to get you on here again, but I know you're a busy guy doing your thing.
Yeah, well, we're
Roaming.
just about we're just about done here now. I think we just got Division 2 and 3. Again, there's only 14 projects each for division, so we got 22 projects, I think, for 2 and 3. Division 1 was pretty big. We had 47 projects. So again, that was the biggest turnout for projects.
Yeah.
Our traditional knowledge category 2 grew a lot this year. I never seen so much of those projects, let alone the depth of understanding and that went into them.
Hmm.
Yeah, so just super job to all the students and teachers and chaperones and organizers and everybody who had their hand in it. I really appreciate everybody's help. Making an event this successful, takes a lot of minds and a lot of great minds to make it successful. So yeah, I just want to say miigwech for that.
I do have a question for you. I want to really quick go over what the judges ask. Is there how does that judging explain the judging to me? What's behind it?
Okay, so while the judges there, when we had our judges meeting, like prior to this, we kind of talk about what we want the kids to kind of think about, kind of pursue. So this year, we're kind of really pushing the kids to think about their projects after the FSIN. If they win here, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do different for next year? Taking it to that next level, not just stopping here, right? Where
Mhm.
can that project go to the next level? So again, I'm asking my judges to kind of ask them that, where do you see your project going in the next year or two? Again, another big thing is I always push for is their oral presentation. To me, that's a big skill, a big step for a lot of these kids to step out of their realm, their box, and talk to a stranger. That's a big deal for them. Just to be here is a major step and a major accomplishment for them. So I just want to commend the kids for that because they did a lot of good jobs. I'm hearing a lot of good things. Everybody's loving the projects, the presentations. Nobody cried, nobody broke down. So we're good.
We're good to go.
We're good, Asaya.
All right. So, anything you want to put in there before we get on the next?
No, just looking forward to tonight's entertainment. We got Emery
Emery
Burning
Burning
Grass.
Grass, yes.
What's he call his gig there? The Donald McDonald.
Oh no, his name is Donald
Donald
McDonald, but
McDonald.
his gig is Emery Burning Grass.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry, my bad, Emery. Shout out to Emery though. He does a good things. I'm looking forward to that.
And Wilfred Buck.
And Wilfred Buck, we got Wilfred Buck as the keynote right now. He's doing presentations in the planetarium. He's been in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. So once you get him in there, he can go for hours and hours.
Just to let you guys know, we are going to take a camera into the planetarium when Barry's going to be going in there probably right away, right? After Wilfred's done?
Yeah, we'll see. Because right now we're kind of, I got to keep my eye on my judges here. Keep them,
But we're going to do it anyway.
We'll get that part done no matter what. So, looking forward to that. But anyways, yeah. That's all I got.
That was
right
good,
now.
man. That was good. And you guys will be hearing from him again. Thank you, Barry. All right, you guys. We're gonna get some more students here. Hopefully, that was interesting. I really thinking about that clip he was saying and talking about, and excited to hear more from him. So we got more students here wanting to come on and come in and hang out here. So stay tuned for more.
So people will see it. So he's open. You just walk up to him, say, "I'm here to do an interview," and he won't kick you away.
All right, we got some more young men here. We're about to do another interview here. Put the camera on these boys, huh?
Hello.
Look at those smiles. Right on.
Yo.
Okay. Oh, you got to put that mic closer to your mouth like this. See? There you go. Not that. Glory. Like this. Look.
Yeah.
Closer.
Hello.
Okay. Introduce yourself.
My name is Jarian McNabb, but you can call me J-Man because that's what my friends call me.
Heck yeah. My name is Jaren Sear Bird. For short, you can just call me Jern.
And he's a little shy.
Heck no.
J-Man and Jern?
Yeah.
And where are you guys from?
We're from George Gordon First Nation.
Cool. How old are you?
I'm 12.
Same age.
I'm turning 13 in
lots
9
of days? 9 days.
Wait, no, or 6.
6 days? All right, you guys got to tell me about your projects.
We're doing catapults.
Oh, you guys are doing it. I heard about your catapult project. I'm very interested. Tell me more.
Yeah, Jern. Tell them more.
J-Man and Jern.
The way we got this project is like we took a trip to the science center and then I don't know, we were to this workshop thing.
What science center? In Regina?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Regina.
Yep.
Then I don't know, someone would like bring a catapult in and then I don't know. And then we just like wanted that idea, so we just I don't know.
Cool. Oh, that's a good explanation. That makes sense.
Yeah, Jern, that makes sense.
So, how much studying and all that did you guys go through to create your science project?
A day. I'm just kidding.
One whole day?
No, like around 2-3 weeks.
Yeah?
I'm thinking like 5 weeks.
So, did you guys learn about G forces and stuff?
No.
No. Well, tell me what you learned about a catapult.
We learned about like stuff.
Hi, Kaylee.
We learned about how like they can go high, low,
And then,
straight.
like,
Really? They can go straight?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we have this one catapult at the thing.
I made both of them, my hands, all by myself.
Heck yeah, not gonna lie. I'm not lying.
Cause Jern ditched me every time we were supposed to practice it.
Hi.
So
Amen.
I did the work all by myself.
But I
all
helped
by
you.
myself.
I helped you.
Did
With
you
a
guys
little
did you
bit-
guys have fun doing these though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it exciting to do science fair projects and learning?
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah. So you told me that this catapult can go like arc shaped like this, or go straight like that, and it can go low like on the ground.
Yeah.
Really? Is there different reasons for all those three?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jern.
There's
Is there?
three. Yeah, there's three different
All
ones.
right,
Like,
tell me, man.
there's one like we have this little small one that he built. He built both. They're the same kind. They only shoot high. Nah. And the other one. Stop.
Shush you.
The other one is like for distance and accuracy.
Accuracy.
Yeah, accuracy.
You mean the one that goes straight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that was obviously to hit the enemy, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
And then the other one would roll on the ground.
Yeah, Jern, right?
The Joes. Yeah.
And yeah. There's one what we like put down, right? It can like goes it goes up.
Yeah.
But then it just go.
Like it does not go like far. It just only goes like
Straight up in the air and then almost straight down almost.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What else could you guys tell me about your project that you don't think anyone would ever know about the catapult?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jerry.
Okay. I once put another rubber band than they were supposed to be, and I did it, and like the cap flew off.
Really?
Yeah. And I put like a bunch of super glue,
Again, he actually did.
but
Yeah.
it just flew off after that. So it's pretty strong if you put that other one on.
Cool. So besides your awesome, cool project, what other project did you like out here? Did you guys check any out?
Let's see.
I like the one like with this ice fan. Like it's
Oh
like
yeah.
right next to ours.
What's it called?
Oh no.
I really like this one. It's called millet versus like flour.
Oh, the
or
millet.
some- Yeah,
Oh,
the
the-
millet.
The grain. Yeah, those ladies were on here too. They were telling me about
The
their project.
homies.
The
Heck,
millet. Because they're from your
Yeah.
reserve too, eh? Your school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because did you know that's the theme of this thing?
Mhm,
The international.
the year of the millet.
The year of the millet. And I didn't even know
Millet.
that was such a thing. Well, have you guys met new people?
Yeah.
Did you hang out, get TikToks and stuff? Follow me
No.
on TikTok. How do you guys meet each other now? What do you guys say?
We in real
You-
life
you-
we
yeah,
ain't we ain't bots. We ain't robots.
Yeah, but isn't that how you guys say follow me on TikTok?
Heck no, we go like this. Should we show him, Jamin?
Yeah,
I'm
show
going-
me. Show me.
There you go.
That's just the bro, straight up
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
What's up?
Yeah. Now we
Nice.
say hello.
That's like old school. That's what we do. What's up?
Oh no, we just
What up?
started doing it.
Nice. Well, thank you guys for coming on here and telling us about the catapult.
Heck yeah.
You know, I did not know it goes three different things: up and straight and on the ground. So that's pretty cool. Anything you want to say?
I made a couple friends in the hotel.
Cool.
All of them are girls.
Cool. And that's what it's all about is meeting new people. Not girlfriends. You're not coming here to snag.
Yeah, Italian.
Save that for the powwow. Anyway, young gentlemen, that's it. You guys are pretty awesome here. Give it the old bro hug.
Let's go.
Let's
Oh,
go.
nice.
You guys have fun, and we'll see you again soon. Remember, come visit me right away if there's no one around here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys. There we go. We had some young gentlemen there hanging out here. We're going to zoom out here a little bit. So that was good.
We're gonna leave them set up tonight. Leave them as all you are. This place will be locked. Nobody will have access to it. So tomorrow, when we tell you to take your projects down, that's when you take your projects down. And the reason behind that is because in case we have a tiebreaker, we don't have to chase people down to set their project up again and all that kind of fun stuff. So keep your projects where they are. They'll be safe. And yeah.
All right, we have another person here. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Move it a little closer there, like this.
Like this.
There you go.
Wow.
Ah, all right. What's your name?
My name is Lee.
Lee? Where are you from?
1 Arrow.
Cool. And are you participating in here?
Yeah.
Tell me about your project, Lee.
It's about the Northern Lights. It's like. Also, did you know that the Aurora Borealis has other planets? Aurora Borealis is on other planets. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, it's like little dots in the
Particles
sky.
and stuff?
Little dots in the sky. White dots in the sky.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is the, how do you say it? Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. I can't
Aurora Borealis.
There you go. I can't even pronounce that. Tell us exactly what it is, or what you've learned.
It's like colors in the sky, and in the little. It happens in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Only in the winter?
Only in the winter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And is there a reason why it happens only in the winter?
It happens because of the sun. When it gets
Yeah, go ahead. Keep
when
going.
it gets too hot, it takes takes some of its particles, and that's what creates the solar wind. And then the solar wind gets to our planet and hits one of the magnetic shield fields, and then it goes into the Earth, which creates the Aurora Borealis.
Wow. So it has to be with hot and cold meeting. Is that reason?
Yeah.
And then especially with our Earth's magnetic field.
Yeah.
Cool. And then did you talk about as well as the old stories that we hear from the people?
Yeah, like in Plains Creek.
Yep.
Where I'm from, it's spirits dancing in the sky.
Yes. Yes. So you're hearing both ways, the Western world and as well as the old stories. Is that what you put on your science project?
Yeah, even the Inuit one too, where like it's walruses. Not walruses, but like the spirits in the sky are playing football with a walrus head. And sometimes it's the other way around with with
It's okay.
with the walruses playing with the human head.
Really?
Yeah.
You're playing football.
Football, yeah.
Wow. I never heard that before. There you guys go. That's a new one to me.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Wow, that's what I mean. I was telling everyone that you learn so much from you young people that are coming here and teaching us about all the projects you did. Did you enjoy doing this project? Did you learn lots?
Yeah, I did learn a lot.
Yeah. Are you glad you chose the Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis, yeah.
Nice.
I did. I'm glad I chose it because I know all about it now.
Nice. And now you can teach that to other people when they ask. So now when you see them dancing, I know in some cultures not allowed to look at them, some it's okay. But now you can, if people ask about it, you're the go-to person.
Also, don't whistle when there's Aurora Borealis.
Yes.
Or else the Aurora will come and chomp you.
Exactly. So I'm gonna just really quick. Tell me which was your favorite part of the the science fair.
Probably talking about all the Cree indigenous part of the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's really cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining. And if you see me sit by myself and you want to come back on here, you can.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. High five. Good job. Okay, we do have another guest coming up here.
Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Remember, you can come up here anytime you want. We do have another young lady here coming up here. She's gonna come sit down We got two, I guess. Do that. Go ahead, just put those on. I'm gonna move the camera towards you guys. Yeah, put that on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How's that? All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll get you to introduce yourself as well.
Okay, I'm Ava Haynes from Sierra Diana.
I'm Danae Chichamuric from Clearwater River Dene Nation.
Cool. So you guys know my buddy Willis, right? Willis Janve?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, that's we were here last year together. But yeah, we do lots of these. So tell me, are you don't be offended if I ask you, are you a student?
I'm a student.
Okay. I thought you might just be one of them cool looking teachers.
No.
So what's your project?
My project's cyanobacteria.
I seen that somewhere. That's on
Yeah,
this
it's
side over
way
here,
over
right?
there.
So how do you say that?
Cyanobacteria.
Cyano.
Yeah.
Cyanobacteria. Tell me about that. I'm interested.
Okay, so cyanobacteria is a bacteria that is found in lakes like Lake Erie and lakes where I'm from. And it is a neurotoxin as well as a liver toxin, depending on the type.
Neurotoxin.
Neurotoxin, so that would affect the brain.
Oh, I was gonna say that's like a nerve gas or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where have I heard that neurotoxin? I was like I heard that in the movies.
You probably have.
Neurotoxin. Huh. Anyway, sorry, go on. I'm getting all out of.
And in my project, I was looking for the cyanobacteria and its types in the traditional lakes around me. Ended up finding quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
In its negative forms.
So it's not a good thing.
It depends. So it can either be neutral or it can be releasing toxins.
The neurotoxin.
The neurotoxins and the liver
neurotoxin.
toxins.
Yeah.
In its neutral form, essentially, it doesn't do much; just sits there.
Just chills.
In its form, where it is releasing toxins, then it starts to release the neurotoxins and the hepatotoxins, which are the liver toxins, into the water and the fish and the animals that drink the water.
And then we eat it. Do they die or do we eat it and then
Oh.
it passes on to us? Like, how's that work?
An example would be dogs that drink the water die.
So basically, like, don't drink the res water kind of thing, right?
Yeah, don't drink the res water.
If you're finding a massive bloom,
Yeah.
so you know when you get those really thick layers of green on the lakes,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just covered in green. So you're seeing an active cyanobacteria bloom. The only way to test if it's harmful or not is to take a sample from that active bloom. And that's something that we've done. So we went out there and we've taken concentrated samples.
Yeah.
And we specifically targeted our cultural lakes. So one of the biggest ones being Walash Lake. All of our people fish, boat. There's lots of recreational activity that goes on there. And
It's also right in the middle of the community.
Yeah, it's the center of our community. And so what we found was there are harmful cyanobacteria growing there. And the short term for it is HABs, HABs.
HABs.
Yeah. And so what happens is when you get those active blooms, it cuts off the oxygen to the lake system. So
I heard of that.
Yeah, your fish, essentially, they all die.
Wasn't there like some kind of like almost like a viral spread of that? I heard.
Yeah,
and like a lot
we're
of these lakes were dying.
We're seeing more and more cyanoblooms, and climate change is increasing how much we're seeing.
Really?
So, in research, one of the biggest drivers of cyanobacteria was temperature.
Yeah.
But now they're finding that nutrients are another driving source. So for our lakes back at home, we have something called Dog Island. And so Dog Island has now just been totally invaded by cormorants.
They are an invasive species from
And
Ontario.
Yes, they are an invasive species. And so my haba, my grandpa, always told us growing up when we see cormorants, shoot them. He always knew they were never meant to be there. And then
Shoot them?
Yeah.
What
they're
is
not
it?
Good for our
I thought it was
environment.
like a little snail or something.
Cormorants they're fisher birds.
It's a fairly large bird.
Oh, it's a bird.
Yeah.
Bird. Yeah. They're
Oh
birds.
my goodness.
And they're fishers. They're expert fishers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They congregate, and a whole bunch of them will live on a singular island. And what happens is their feces is toxic, so it will kill off all the vegetation on the island. And with
Wow.
that, nothing else can live on that island.
That's wild.
They eat all the fish around the island. Their feces, like around the island, the water
Yeah.
It's always murky, and you can't step in it because you don't know how deep it actually is because the bottom is so saturated in their feces and
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
vegetation and fish bones.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and so you shouldn't be seeing cyanobacteria as far north as we are. Cyanobacteria is really typical in agriculture environments, so a lot
Yeah.
of farming, because what happens is the nutrients, there's a runoff that is created, and all of the nutrients go, they pretty much trickle down into our water systems. But the nutrients we're finding back at home is, yeah, the cormorants. There's some theory that the lagoon may possibly be leaching into our water system,
Mhm.
and then of course temperature. So in when you see those blooms, they really are active and they expand when it's really warm and really hot out.
Yeah.
So the advice we can really give is anytime you do see these blooms and you don't know if they're harmful or not until you test, just don't swim in them and don't fish, because there's enough studies to show that inactive blooms where there are fish living in these types of environments, that cyanotoxins bioaccumulate in the fish's body, usually in their organs and fish fat. And so, if you are going to be eating the fish, stay away from eating the fish fat and liver, which is like the best, some of the best parts
Yeah,
of the
no
fish. It's a
doubt.
delicacy
Wow.
for us.
Yeah.
And so, but it's just important for people to understand that.
There are more long-term signs too, like the water will start to smell, and the fish will start to taste off.
Yeah.
You might not notice it immediately, but if you talk to elders, they'll typically tell you the fish didn't taste this way or it didn't used to smell this time of year.
Yeah, yeah. That's I don't know if well, I'm kind of glad I knew that, learned that now. It's like it's wow, it's what's it called? How do you say it again?
Cyanobacteria.
Cyanobacteria. And so you might see it and it might be neutral, it might not. So the only way to obviously find out is just test it.
Test. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're training our kids, our youth to test.
Yeah.
And so I'm been leading with my community. It's a climate action project.
Yeah.
With ECCC. So it's Environment Climate Change Canada. And we got
okay.
this big grant where we're able to do a lot of climate action work. And
Mhm.
so our project is all about confronting climate change through this decolonial way.
Yeah, yeah.
When we go out onto the lake and we work with scientists, interdisciplinary scientists from all over the world, we bring them into our community, and they work with us and teach us, and we do the same. It's all about reciprocal relationships. And when we go down to the lake, something as simple as giving an offering or introducing yourself to that lake before you go out and sample, to us is a form of decolonizing. And so,
Amazing.
yeah, we have a bunch of phases in our project, and now we're at phase 3, climate action. So we have climate literacy, climate science, climate action.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in for this little. I'm just like, wow. Really quick. Is there a way to combat it?
Combating cyanobacteria is possible.
Yeah.
They actually do it in Ontario on Lake Erie. Cyanobacteria was a big problem for them because they had agricultural runoff.
Yeah.
And so what they did was they installed phosphorus beds, which wasn't an immediate solution, but over time it's been helping and it's going to continue to help.
Yeah.
So for us, we could either try and implement some form of that and try and change them to work for our circumstances, or there are some chemical solutions that we could use. But the nice thing about the phosphorus beds is if we did implement those, we would be providing long-term jobs for people in the community.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to have to build them, somebody's going to have to monitor them, make sure they're doing their job.
Yeah. And it's like a natural way too, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's a more natural way as opposed to putting the chemicals into
in
the
there,
water.
Fighting. Yeah. I never want to add chemicals if you don't have to. Right. So, wow.
Yeah.
So you're doing that through grants and everything right now, or doing fighting a good fight, as I guess you can say.
We have this grant. It's through the Environmental Damages Fund.
Yeah.
So we've been approved for about 500,000, and so we've been able to do.
Which I'm gonna pause you right there. Always sounds like a lot, but it never is,
yeah.
man. Like,
good point.
Like when you hear $500,000 or $1 million, you're like, oh my god, that's a lot of money to get. Usually, that's just like you need like 20 times more than that, right?
Yeah. Even just my testing equipment, most of it is borrowed just because of how expensive it is.
Yeah.
So when we go out into these field campaigns and you are working with scientists, field campaigns alone are just incredibly expensive.
Yeah.
and so that takes a lot. But a big part of our project is creating data sovereignty. We
Mhm.
want to be able to do our own sampling in our communities and have ownership over that data
Yes.
versus researchers coming in, sampling our lakes, leaving, and then presenting.
Yeah,
We're
like
doing that
yeah,
ourselves.
yeah,
Yeah, we've already given
Yeah.
2 or 3 presentations.
We've been
Yeah.
presenting to our community. We
Yeah.
even presented to the Full Circle conference that MLTC organizes.
Did you see me there?
No, we
No.
didn't.
I was there.
We were there long enough to do our presentation.
Oh,
then we
you're
had to
like in and
go.
out, eh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Oh,
we're-
you didn't come upstairs. You guys.
No,
were
we were
just- okay.
downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're actually talking about knowledge mobilization. So part of our Dene laws are sharing our knowledge, and so we want to be able to be mobile enough to travel to different nations
Yeah.
and share the work that we're doing. Because if we're finding cyanobacteria as far north as we are, imagine all of the other nations that could possibly be dealing with the same things. And
Yeah.
we as Indigenous people have to find solutions that work for us that are custom to our communities.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot of climate change solutions out there, but they don't work for us. They don't work for our regions, for our people. You know, they have these Western.
They're more or less generalized solutions instead of specific
Yeah.
to an area, right?
Right.
And who else knows the area than the indigenous people, whatever area you want to look at, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we want to come up with solutions that are adaptive to our culture so we
Mhm.
don't lose it. So a lot of the science terminology that is used is in itself a whole new language. And so we're creating new Dene words to be able to translate science terminology. So something like paleolimnology, which is studying the history of lakes. Well, how do we translate paleolimnology into Dene, into our language? Because we want to bring back that ownership. We want to sustain our language, our culture, and bring that to our kids. The
Yeah.
other cool thing about the project is we're introducing climate action work as early as preschool to grade 12.
Yeah.
Because for us, it's really important to work with our future. There's so much pressure being put on our future. And I don't think they should be the only ones being held accountable.
Yeah, you know what? That you said that Barry Shingu, she's the MC here, the one who was kind of running it. He said he was so proud to see one of his former students. She's taught in grade 6, and they started with their one project
Mhm.
all the way to grade 12, which is 6 years, which is big to them. But 6 years is 6 years.
Yeah.
But he said they stuck on that project, but it changed. But it was the same project, and they grew with it and grew with it. Now they're like
It
masters
evolved.
in it, right? So you're so
Yes.
right. We can do through the science center. Say
Yeah.
let's
Well,
just
I'm an
rewind.
example of that.
Yeah.
I was at the science fair when I was in grade 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And right till grade.
so
Yeah, I mean, look at where you are now,
I
right?
have my degree now, and
Yeah.
I'm still continuing this work and now working with students like Ava.
Yeah, and I plan on doing the same thing because I started grade 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm grade 11. So
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And that's why I tell everyone, man, the importance of these things.
Yeah.
It just you never know where it's gonna end up taking you. So.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys sure dropped a lot of knowledge on me here. Now it's kind of now I'm thinking about just the north and everything. I actually went up there last year the first time. Buffalo River Dene
Yeah.
Nation. Yeah, I went to that reserve. There's a conference there, and I was live streaming it with Willis.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so just it's such a beautiful. The north is so beautiful. Like wherever north you're going to, it's just always beautiful. And now to hear that, now you got me thinking. Now I'm going to be like looking at lakes different.
Yeah.
Is that
Be a
cool motion?
scientist. Be a little scientist. We're
Yeah.
using terms like indigenous science. We want to push our communities to be indigenous scientists. We
Yeah.
need more of them. We have, our indigenous nurses and teachers, and of course those are extremely hard jobs, but we also need our own scientists. We need
Yeah.
our own people
Mhm.
protecting our land and our water. And so
Indigenize everything exactly.
yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys for coming on. I think we're gonna do a presentation here right away. So, is there anything you want to say real quick?
Marcy, thank
Thank
for
you.
having us. Thank
Oh,
you.
actually, there's a big comment
Oh.
here.
Oh.
Melissa Merso. But now that we know this, what are we going to get up and stand up, rise to natives and do about it? What are the people as First Nation? Well, that's like a bunch of questions. We'll have to get back to it. But I want to thank you, ladies, for coming on, and good luck with your science
you.
fair.
Mercy.
And nice meeting you. Yeah, Mercy,
Nice
Mercy
meeting you.
Cho, and Nezu. That was a good presentation. And we'll see you soon again. All right, there you guys go. Thank you, and we're gonna head back to another camera here and check out what is going on the stage here. I think we're gonna be doing presentation here coming up. But yeah, wow, that is amazing stuff here that I'm hearing from all of these presenters and the science fair, and just learning as I go here with all this information here. And yeah, just like I said, you guys, you need to get down here. Come and check out these science fair projects. It's free to get in. We're at the Prairie Land exhibition. And yes, we need a Big Eagle. Yeah, climate change happens now. Amazing presentations. Yes, that was that was quite interesting to listen to and learn. So very happy that I'm here and learning this.
Yeah, I put a mic stand on the table. It's
back here.
FSIN question
I don't
mark.
know who that is.
Because I feel quite certain it was
There, Kale Netmaker in the house. Kale Netmaker in the house. Come and see me. Wilford Buck, you won a prize with the talking stick. He's over there by the. He's over there TikToking it right now. Addison Shatilla. Addison Shatilla. Again, I can announce him after the group. Oh, the other. Back to probably 5 o'clock.
Juanita, that was the Clearwater Dene Nation. The climate change ever discussions where we. Good job. We'll share some info back to our group. Yeah, I'm glad you were listening to that and took that information in. I can get this lady here to come here real quick here. Yeah. Can you come back on here real quick? There's a lady asking some questions on here. Juanita, I'm gonna bring her back on really quick, and we are gonna kill the live, you guys, in a bit here. But I just seen some questions here, and she just wants to ask what the questions are. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Nation was climate change? What nation was this? This was Clearwater River Dene Nation. So we applied for this grant opportunity with Environment Climate Change Canada. Let's see. What are we going to?
Yeah, but just this Juanita there.
This one here?
Yeah, that's the one. I just wanted. No, this one here. She wanted to take that back. Was it? This wasn't what you guys did, is it? CCHAP?
Oh no, I thought. Oh, okay. I thought she was asking which nation the
For you.
CCAP work was.
Oh, isn't that what she was
That's
asking?
with that was with Clearwater.
Okay, yeah.
I will share this info back to our group. Was this another one here?
Yeah, this one was before for you guys, but this
Oh,
one here.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was with Clearwater River.
Awesome. Do you have an email they can get a hold of you if they need to get a hold of you?
Yeah, I do. It's it's a really long email. So
Oh, here,
it's-
just type it in here.
Okay.
Just give me a sec here. We're gonna put her email in the comments there, and you guys can get a hold of her if you have any more questions about what she was discussing. So
Yeah, we're going to be actually looking at another grant opportunity for the cyano work. Let's see, did I get? Oh, at
that is a long one.
I know. My names.
Okay, so there's the I was gonna say e-transfer. There's the email Dene Chicham Urich at mltc.ca.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put this real quick. So you guys, we are gonna shut the live down. We are gonna come back around 5:30. Come back live and hear more stories. See the entertainment as well. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow as well. We're gonna be doing this day number 2, but we're only gonna go for about 3 hours, and hopefully I can get more stories in here and more people to chit chat with. So, but thank you for tuning in, and mustas, and we'll see you at the next one.